If you're going to the bars every single weekend and you're not where you want to be at in life, you need to reevaluate yourself, bro. And I get it's fun, but bro, I know you're not where you want to be at in life. I know you scroll through TikTok, you see all your favorite streamers or whatever you guys watch these days living out your dream life, and you wish that was you. It may be something like where you feel like it's so unreachable where you just push it off because you don't think you can get there. Trust me, you guys can get there. Just like how every successful person started, they started from nothing. Now you do have some people that got inherited stuff. Most people started with zero brand, zero money, and they grinded. They disappeared just like how I did. That's the title of this video. I literally I'm not gonna say I cut everybody off, but I distanced myself for like 2 years, maybe even 3 years. And I just straight grinded 6-7 days a week. No fun. I guarantee you can't find any camera recording of me at a bar. You can't find a single record of me at a party because I know what I wanted to accomplish and I knew what it took to get there. To all my guys out there, girls, whoever's watching this, bro, just disappear. The short-term stuff is going to be there forever. The bars are always going to be around. Strip clubs are always going to be around. Parties, all that stuff. Your goals in your youth, they're not waiting for you. You're only 21 or 22 for 1 year. And if you keep on pushing it off and trying to live out your 20s, have fun in your 20s, you'll probably meet somebody, start a family, and you'll have more excuses to keep on pushing off your dreams. And it's going to get to a point where you get so old where you just never pursue them. So your goals and your aspirations, that doesn't wait around. All the friends, bars, parties, that stuff's going to be around after 2 years of you grinding. Remember that. And then also, to give you guys a little better insight, when you are successful, partying, going to bars, going to nightclubs is a lot more fun because you got money, you can go do more stuff. You don't have to worry about going to work the next day. I mean, you're still going to work, but you're working for yourself. But you don't have to worry about working for somebody the next day. You don't have to worry about how you're going to pay the bills because you got that taken care of. I know that feeling exactly where you guys are. Like sometimes seeing that dude make 100K a month or 200K a month, it just seems so unreachable and it almost gets unmotivating. Or you feel like somebody's way ahead of you where it's almost more comfortable just not starting and always pushing it off. So you will go to the bar, you will go and play the game because starting is just hard. But trust me, when you don't worry about the results, like don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the Lamborghinis. Don't worry about the penthouses. That will come. But when you focus on it, how energy works, when you're focusing on it right now, you're pretty much focusing on the absence of it because you don't have it. So you don't want to focus on that because that's all you're going to attract. What you want to do, you want to focus on the work day in and day out. Like for me, a successful day is me just doing the tasks. I know that if I do it every single day for years and years and years, it's going to get me to that lifestyle. I'm not focused on the lifestyle yet. I'm focused on the work. If I can do all the tasks, if that's reading a couple pages a day, if that's working in my businesses, getting new clients, anything, whatever I set myself to do, and I do this every day, I know compound growth is going to kick in. And after 30 days, 2 months, a year, I'm going to look down and I'm going to be like, holy crap. I went and pushed off all these short-term fun things and now I have all this in my life and now I can have my fun. I want you guys to kind of shift into that mindset. Like that's what I did. Me dropping out of college, getting kicked out of the house. It would kind of force me to really grind into what I wanted to do. Some people don't have that luxury. Some people live life super comfortably. Their parents don't kick them out. They have a nice job where they get a stable paycheck and they like it. And it's just hard for them to make that jump. For me, it was very easy because it was kind of a get rich or die trying type of thing. I didn't want to go settle for a job. So I told myself it's either we're going homeless or we're going to grind our businesses out. So that's what we did. So I was kind of forced into isolating myself because I wasn't where I wanted to be at all. I had $0 in my bank account and I just got kicked to the street. But just from personal experience, bro, just really visualize this real quick. 3 years ago, it felt like it flew by. It felt like you were just a freshman in high school. It felt like you were just in 5th grade. Bro, it honestly felt like just yesterday I got kicked out the house 2-3 years ago. And if I would have just been playing the game and got a 9 to 5, I would have just been still depressed and my life would have never changed. But 3 years later, I'm making over $100,000 a month in multiple businesses. And I'm just looking back and I'm like, dang, 2 years went by and this is what I accomplished in 2 years. And it was all thanks to the work I put in, day out, always growing, always learning, and just investing in myself. And I wasn't worried about the results. I didn't know when it was going to come. I just knew if I stay on the journey long enough, it will come. And that day has came where I could just look back and just thank my 19-year-old self, 20-year-old self, 21-year-old self. Just thanks for putting in the work because now I can really go and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I'm thinking about going to Costa Rica for 2 months in the winter next month. And I'll be living there 2 to 3 months out of the year. 2 years ago, I couldn't do that. Now I could do that without worrying about anything. And still making money and being able to work from my computer and my phone. And look, I'm only 21, guys. Like, I can't even imagine what it's going to be when I'm 23, 24, 26. And even when you hit 30, 30 is still so young. 35 is still so young. The average millionaire doesn't even become a millionaire until he's like, what, 45 years old? Just putting it into perspective, disappearing for 2 years isn't a lot to ask for. And I'm not saying you got to go hide in a bunker for 2 years. Like, you can still go out to eat, whatever. But I'm just saying, cutting out all that short-term gratification stuff that you're a victim of and giving it up for a little bit and replacing it with stuff that's going to help you grow. Because, bro, I'm very appreciative of myself taking that grind. The grind sucked. I didn't like it. And I'm still on the grind. I'm still not where I want to be at. I want to get to a point where I'm doing 7 figures a month. But the grind sucks. There's going to be months and months where you're like, damn, I'm reading all these books. I'm doing all these different things to grow my business. Yet I still haven't seen a dollar. And this is the part where you got to just keep pushing, bro. Every entrepreneur has been through it. You couldn't pay me to go back a year ago or 2 years ago. I did not like that. But I knew that's what it took. But yeah, bro, disappear for 2 years. And I promise you, if you're 21 years old, you're going to come back at 23 and you'd be like, dang. You'd be like, dang, thank you, bro. Thank you. That's what you're going to do. That's pretty much the video. I want to just kind of share some personal experiences with you and what really helped me. Because, guys, I know you guys aren't happy where you want to be at in life. If you're scrolling on TikTok all day, if your screen time is 4 hours a day, that means you're enjoying somebody else's life over yours. If you enjoyed life, you wouldn't be scrolling on TikTok all day long because you would want to watch your life. You're not happy at all with where you're at. You got to go watch somebody else do it. Don't get into a deep enough hole where you fall for this and you just want to go watch somebody else's experience. You only get one life. You'd rather experience it yourself. I'd rather experience it myself, but it just takes a little work. And I don't want to say a lot of work because for me to make 6 figures a month, it took me, 2 years? 2 years of grinding. People spend 4 years in college and spend 10 years in their corporate job to even get a raise from $80,000 a year to $85,000 a year. Bro, 2 years working on yourself, that's not even that bad. Now, it's a grind. You're going to have to grind. You're going to have to overcome your emotions, overcome that doubt all the time, the depression all the time. That just comes with it, bro. Comment where you're at in your journey. I love seeing where my viewers are coming from, where my viewers are at in their entrepreneurship journey, and just if you resonate with anything I just said. This is day 3 of me posting every single day, and hopefully I can do this for a whole couple months until I burn out. We will see. It's time for me to go on another 2-year grind. Just because I'm going to Costa Rica doesn't mean I'm still not isolating myself. I'm isolating myself there. I'm going to be grinding all day long there, all month long. I'm still on a very hard grind. You won't see me out ever because I got places I want to be. And all it takes is grind and consistency, and you will get there. I promise you. One more thing of motivation right here. Just get 1% better every day. Don't look at what I'm doing. Don't look at what somebody else is doing that's doing a lot of revenue every single month. Just get to a better version of yourself the next day. Even if that's reading one page, learning one thing, if that's a mindset technique, if that's a how to stay focused technique, if that's making one new connection in the day, if that's bettering you where you're currently at, that's a win for you. Because it's going to get to a point where you get better every single day, and 3 months down the line, you're just on level 100. And you're operating so efficiently, making a lot of money. And your current version of yourself is going to be very successful. Everybody has their own journey. That's why I said, don't look at what I did. Don't look at what somebody else did. Everybody's going to have their own journey to success. You're going to meet people I've never met. You're going to come across different opportunities I've never came across. For me, the businesses that I'm in, I would have never thought I was going to be in them. It just comes from doing business, constantly networking, constantly growing, constantly figuring out how can I get better today? And things just come into your life and you have to choose whether or not if you want to accept them. That's the video, guys. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm in this Airbnb right now. I'm currently packing. There goes the box right there. I'm got to move out of this place, and I'll probably go to Costa Rica then. And then I'll vlog that whole thing too because that's going to be really sick. But all right, y'all. Catch y'all in the next video. See you tomorrow. Peace.